I am Molecular Mage XD, otherwise known affectionately as the professional asshole. Tell the truth or enjoy the ride. Today we are going to take a look at something that may have weighed heavily on Astro Soup. Astro Soup has deactivated his YouTube. It seems Whitey made a deal with Astro he could not keep. Have you ever really looked up to someone as Astro did to Whitey, only for them to betray you? That can weigh heavily on a person, mentally. Or hopefully Astro returns, and Whitey does right by him.
Okay, so I left not because of Whitey.
No.
I, as a YouTuber, have no idea what I'm talking about.
I didn't intend to make two of these expose videos back to back, but considering the person we're about to talk about has done some very questionable things in regards to the effectively final wishes of a beloved YouTuber and the profiteering off the back of said person, as well as defaming an innocent man and possibly damaging his career on nothing but malformed, faulty evidence and speculation. Whitey is someone that, quite frankly, does not deserve any of the backlash he is currently facing from Mage's awful videos. But to say it formally, if you're not aware by now, this video is going to be discussing the ghost face wearing, drama reliant, serial troll that is Molecular Mage XD, and how he has, in practice, outright accused Whitey, Astro's friend, of being the leading cause of Astro's disappearance. And we now know that even worse, Mage did this to profit off the situation. However, before we go into any depth on that, I have a word from someone that can instantly debunk any claims Mage has made previously or will make in the future. Here, to defend his friend Whitey, I'd like to bring in Astro Soup himself to address Mage directly.
Okay, so I left not because of Whitey, but because I'm fucking a mentally ill retard.
Thank you, Astro, from all of us. You said it yourself. Whitey had nothing to do with it. Full stop. Game over. It's done. Is this good enough, Mage? Is this good enough to clear Whitey's name and stop the accusations of him being the reason Astro left? Before I say more, I want to preface that wherever or whatever Astro Soup is doing, I hope that he is okay. Mage will very likely say that he didn't actually say it outright and that he was simply speculating that it could be the reason why, but I'm not letting that excuse fly. He stated that with the explicit intention that Whitey would be attacked for it.
It's up to you guys to let him know how you feel.
I imagine a direct quote from Astro himself will be enough for most people, but Mage isn't, how should I put this?
I am far more educated on who and what Whitey is than you are. Anyone that said that they have spoken to him is simply telling you guys lies. I noticed that Astro Soup is taking a break for mental health reasons. His source was, dude, trust me.
Because I'm fucking a mentally ill retard.
Most logically accurate person there is. The purpose of this video is to go in depth on two topics. One, that Mage is a serial liar and his word cannot be trusted, and two, that Mage's target, Whitey, from all of this is innocent.
Don't you go pushing me, stay right out. Let's stay back and do nothing.
Now, to discuss why Mage, as we're going to call him, is in the wrong here, we need to discuss the sudden disappearance of Astro Soup. Now, if you weren't aware, Astro Soup, the popular GTA YouTuber with over 300k subscribers, disappeared on the 24th of October 2020, without any reason nor signs as to why his channel was disabled. This hit everyone in the GTA community equally as hard. I can only speak for myself, but I will say that a lot of us revered Astro Soup for his high quality content and the seemingly never-ending sea of mediocrity. But what we need to discuss is how Mage has used this scenario to profit off Astro's content and his disappearance. Mage, as of this date, has made 6 videos addressing Astro Soup's disappearance, or speculating as to why he may have disappeared. Now, take note of that word, speculating. It is truly a word Mage loves using, as he uses it as a shield to protect himself from the consequences of his attacks. It's also worth bearing in mind that Mage also had negative dealings with Astro Soup in the past. So let's speculate too, as those aren't the only videos Mage has been involved with recently. Now, if you've been following the Astro Soup news, you may be aware of a rapidly growing channel going by a familiar name, the now so-called Astro Soup tribute channel, tasked with the noble goal of preserving the content of a fallen YouTuber. Sounds fair, right? Well, not really, when you realise that this channel is ran or controlled by Molecular Mage himself. Now, Mage, I know what you're going to say. But where's the proof? Well, Mage, only you would know that, right? You would be able to clear this up if we were to ask, let's say, a simple question such as, do you own the Astro Soup tribute channel? You could give us a simple yes or no to our question, right? No harm, no foul. But you couldn't really do that, could you? No, you simply dodged the question time and time and time again, which I must say is most definitely the sign of an innocent man. I know that if I was accused of something that could impact my reputation, I definitely wouldn't want to set the record straight and clear my name. Well, newsflash, everyone, as of writing the script for this video, Mage has actually admitted that he owns the channel. All that denial done, he's actually admitted it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
The use of language here is very important. When asked about making it with good intent, he admittedly states that if he wanted to only wipe away the bad history, he would ignore uploading the ones that show Mage as bad. The question was asked about the intent behind the channel, and the only way Mage could comment on the intent is if he owned it. Since, of course, the intent of the uploads can only be known by the uploader and nobody else. However, what he hasn't done is admit fault. He admittedly states that what he did wasn't wrong. Well, Mage, if you truly believe that, why did you remove all links associated with your channel? Why did you change the name from copying Astro's name to the letter and changing it so you cannot trick people into thinking Astro's channel was still there? For me, Mage's actions are clear here. He's realised that what he was doing was wrong and has hurried to try and remove any evidence of wrongdoing. Let me make this clear. Mage is someone that does not change what he's doing unless he knows it'll negatively impact him. Going by this quote from him,
I will never surrender. I will never give up.
do you think he'd continue doing what he's doing if he thought it was right? He'll very much likely say, well, I've changed it now, there's no issue. I'm in the clear. No, Mage. You didn't do this because you realised the error of your ways and wanted to do right by Astro. You did this because given all the evidence we presented to you, all the criticism you heard got to you, and you realised if this were to come out, you'd be negatively impacted. Mage is not someone who does things out the kindness of his heart. He does what he does for drama. But that's not all, folks. Let's take a look at this. Look at the embedding on the text in both these descriptions. One is from the Astro Soup tribute channel, and the other is from Mage's own channel. This cannot be coincidence. This is such particular prose, and it's such bizarre typing behaviour, that having this, in my opinion, is honestly enough to safely support the conclusion that Mage runs or holds heavy influence over this channel. But you know me, I can't just leave it there. I just love a slam dunk. Take a look at these thumbnails. Notice the fonts. Do they look a little familiar? Well, they may, because Mage has used these fonts in his very own videos. But that's not all. Just take a look at this. This absolute spanner, this rusted, broken, useless tool is promoting his own channel in the description of numerous videos. I mean, come on, Mage, this is pathetic. Even by your standards. Using the disappearance of Astro Soup to create a tribute channel in his name, someone who is having a hard time in real life right now, and profiteering off of the disappearance by stealing his content. If you look in the majority of Molecular Mage's video descriptions, you'll see that he has his stream element link. This is essentially a donation link where you can donate to Mage and give him money. But when you realise that because Mage's channel is linked in the Astro Soup tribute channel, this is an indirect way for Mage to profit off the videos. This is disgusting. This is appalling behaviour. Now, this in my mind is quite honestly worse than the theft of Astro's content. This is someone being slandered and defamed for absolutely no reason, outside of Mage being bloodthirsty for drama and attention, of course. That precious view is way more important than the livelihood of a person who you've lied about and defamed. For context, Whitey is a musician and has been friends with Astro for a fair amount of time after Astro reached out to Whitey for permission to use his music in his videos. These are close, and in fact, as the clip at the start proves, Whitey is the only person out of the whole community that Astro has stayed in touch with. This was a mutually beneficial arrangement between the pair, and it was an arrangement that worked quite well. Mage is very likely scoffing at this notion, given his speculation that Whitey claimed Astro's video Meet the Pilots of GTA Online, which was published on the 17th of July 2020. Now, Mage has stated that
as a YouTuber, I know how the claim system works. If you look in the description of the pilot's video, there are YouTube auto-generated claims on his video, which he could release. Astro could monetize the video like Whitey told him he could.
Thus leading to Mage saying that Whitey has earned all revenue from Astro's videos, whilst Astro received nothing.
Whitey received all of the revenue for them, while Astro received nothing.
Mage, my boy, my sweet child. Whitey is 100% right here. You are an idiot. Not only that, you are indeed a plank.
Whitey replied to this, calling me an absolute plank.
Here's a screenshot of a conversation between Astro and Whitey, kindly provided by the pair, that clearly states Astro was monetized after the content ID notice. Whitey states, "Did you get the copyright issue sorted?" Then also states, "You can use my stuff whenever you like." which then Astro confirms by saying, "Thank you. Even if I couldn't," keyword there, "monetize the video, I would still use your music." The language used here is very important. "Even if I couldn't" directly confirms that Astro was still receiving monetization from the videos. But wait, there is more. Mage then stated that because the Content ID system tagged his video, that must mean that the monetization was claimed by Whitey.
However, it seems Whitey made a deal with Astro he could not keep. As a YouTuber, I know how the claim system works. If you look in the description of the pilot's video, there are YouTube auto-generated claims on his video, which, if Whitey owned the rights to them, he could release, and Astro could monetize the video like Whitey told him he could. You will find out that those claims mean you cannot monetize your video.
But Mage, my dear boy, you can't have failed to realise that just because your content gets ID'd does not equal Astro Soup can't earn any money from the YouTube video. Content ID is what it says on the tin. It identifies content. Content ID is simply there for artists to easily identify and manage their content on YouTube. This is something that could have been very easily Googled, but Mage really isn't a fan of facts or research. This does not mean that every Content ID tag comes with a copyright claim. You're equating correlation with causation. Just because some Content ID tags mean can't earn any money from the YouTube video does not mean all Content ID tags mean can't earn any money. What is incredibly funny, mind you, is that Mage actually tried to prove this by uploading a video using Whitey's music, and because he got a Content ID and copyright claim, you presume Astro must have also got a copyright claim.
If you do a test upload on the pilot's video, you will find out that those claims mean you cannot monetize your video.
But Mage, Astro had direct permission from Whitey himself, whereas you did not. I mean, do we really need to explain why this is stupid? No, of course not. But I still will for you, of course, Mage. Astro had permission. It is safe to say the reason your monetization was blocked was, get this, Mage, because you don't have permission. You think Content ID equals mean your monetization gets claimed, do you, Mage? Well, let's have a look at some examples, shall we? Look at this video by The Weeknd. See what's in the description? That's right, it's a Content ID tag. Well, sucks for The Weeknd, I guess. I guess he can't earn any money from the YouTube video, huh, Mage? Let's see another example. Let's take a look at the strokes, just randomly. Oh, what's this, Mage? A Content ID tag? I guess they mustn't be earning any money from the video either. And just to hammer this point home, right, let's take a look at Whitey's music videos. Oh, what is this, Mage? A Content ID tag. I guess Whitey isn't earning any money from his videos either.
If you look in the description of the pilot's video, there are YouTube auto-generated claims on his video. Those claims mean you cannot monetize your video.
To those watching this video, go onto any music video and I can almost guarantee that a Content ID tag will be underneath it. But what do I know, Mage? You're the authority here. You're the one we need to appeal to. You're the one who knows about the copyright system after all. You're the YouTuber here. I want to know what happened here. Should we believe that you accused someone because you were ignorant and confused? Or did you deliberately distort what was happening to create a scandal and profit from it? Either way, it doesn't really look good, Mage. An idiot or a liar. Choose which one you are.
Todo despeinado porque no me dio tiempo nada ponerme la chancla y el bañador. Voy a la playa, había subido la marea. Jesús.
Oh yeah, and the supposed great Kickstarter swindle. Let's look at that. Mage has attacked Whitey for the delayed delivery of a Kickstarter, which is a specialised package of Whitey's material for those that have supported it. Its final release was delayed due to problems caused by the 2020 COVID pandemic, which, may I remind you, has been an issue for literally multi-billion-dollar companies. Yet Mage manipulated this fact to make the wild claim that he lied to his Kickstarter backers. Well, Mage, my boy, as of the uploading of this video, if you go over to Whitey's Instagram, you can see from today that his Kickstarter is now 100% complete. Hundreds of box sets and thousands of vinyl records were handed over for shipping, as you can see on screen now. Whitey has stated via his Instagram that all Kickstarter backers are receiving everything promised to them and more by Whitey during his Kickstarter. Now, Mage, what was that about Whitey not delivering upon his promise? Mage accused Whitey of lying to his Kickstarters for nothing more than a biased attack against someone Mage didn't particularly like. Mage will state that he was doing it for altruistic reasons, but if you've learned anything from this video by now, you should know that Mage's word is absolutely worthless. Mage jumped on a topic he thought he could exploit and tried milking it for all the drama it could provide. Now, unless you think Whitey magically manufactured an entire box set and published the book in 12 days during a pandemic, There is only one conclusion. You painted a dishonest picture to frame Whitey, so people will believe your bigger objective to profit from creating a fake scandal. Mage accused Whitey of lying, of blackmail, and of theft, and even worse, destroying his friend, someone we all, quite frankly, revere. Mage forced Whitey to bring this toxic mess to his friend. Astro, when he's been at his weakest and desperately wanted privacy and personal space, Astro was forced to confront this mess, to help defend his friend, and that was Mage's fault. You piggybacked off Astro's name, you stole Astro's videos and linked your channel multiple times where you could profit off them via your donation links, which means, in summary, you've accused an innocent man of stealing Astro's income, and then you actually tried to steal Astro's income for yourself. You've bitten off far, far more than you could chew with this one. You've been proven to be a liar, someone willing to bend the facts to suit an agenda against someone's livelihood, someone who relies on said livelihood, by the way, to provide for his family. And for what? Drama? A few quick views on your awful channel? Mage, quite frankly, you are what is wrong with this platform. You are a leech, sustaining yourself off the work and goodwill of others while contributing anything but misery, lies, and the decreased value of this platform as a whole. You provide nothing of value, and the YouTube platform will be all the better for it if you weren't a part of it. This video was evidence of that. Let this video act as a monument to all your sins, and whether you use it to improve your content, stop your malicious, lying, and drama-reliant content, or for it to be the undoing of your channel, I leave that decision to you. This has been Istura. I hope you've enjoyed.
Today's video is going to be attacking this guy here. This copycat known as Molecular Mage. I know all of you love watching me for rush daily videos covering well-researched topics, but this Molecular Mage guy has been lying about me recently, attacking the roughly 2,000 incredibly researched videos I've made harming people's careers. But this Mage guy actually wrong. You see here, he said that I, Sorcerer Sock, attacks people without evidence. Well, I will denounce these claims. My videos are incredible. I will never be silenced. I will never surrender. I will never give up. And Molecular Mage, suck my cock.